America una rivista bilingue spagnolo-italiano che si pubblica in Italia. La mia domanda è per il signor Mortensen, che io credo, se non sbaglio, ha vissuto per un periodo in Argentina. Vorrei comprendere da lei, capire un po' meglio il messaggio, se c'è un messaggio di questo film. Se uno lo guarda potrebbe pensare che è indirizzato a mostrare al mondo che in realtà veramente in Germania ci sono state delle persone che non sapevano che succedeva. Lo domando perché anche nel mio paese durante la dittatura militare ci sono state molte persone che hanno detto questo, che non lo sapevano. Vorrei capire da lei se lei lo ha capito nello stesso senso, diciamo che questo è un po' il messaggio del film.
Getting at the context in Castellano, or is not maybe better in English? Okay. Well, you know, I mean, when we were shooting the movie, I thought about, you know, Brazil in the time of the generals, Argentina in the time of the generals, the United States, the last 8 years and counting, Italy under Berlusconi. I thought of a lot of places. You know, it's quite obvious to think of it if you're half awake. I think that all governments, whatever the Constitution says, whatever the politicians say, the primary goal of any government is to survive. And the best way to survive is to divide and conquer. It doesn't matter how good the government seems to be. It's always going to be that way. It's up to citizens to demand better government. If it's a representative government in principle, a democracy in principle, those are just words like marriage. You know, they don't mean anything. It's a process. Like relationship, it's a process. Friendship, it's a process. Good. It's a process, an uneven process, always. There is no such thing as perfection. There is no such thing as a democratic government. I think that the moment, even as an individual, that you think you've figured something out and that you're on the right track, as soon as you figure it out, it's like a person who's meditating, let's say, and they reach this moment where they actually realize, and in realizing the killer, that they're thinking of nothing. They're completely, perfectly, thoughtlessly present, aware. Every fiber of their being is aware. And the moment they become conscious of it, that's over. And they just start over and try to get back to that. So I think that any government will try to destroy opposition, you know, however subtly that happens. And the best way is to keep people apart, to make them dislike each other, to not trust each other, to make them insecure, whether it be about healthcare, about their aging, about their economic well-being, about you know, paranoid about people different than themselves, about their neighboring countries, etc. I mean, this is just always the way it's going to be, and it's up to individuals, you know, to talk to the people on their street, and that street to talk to the other street, and so forth. It's always going to be a problem. Why I think this movie makes me think of all these things is because it's not removed, it's not made comfortable, it's not, look at those Germans, they're crazy, you know, look what they did. Never again, we must not have this happen. Well, it has happened again, and it's continuing to happen in Africa, it's happened in Central Europe, and, you know, it's happening now. It's happening all over the place, in small ways and big ways, and it always will happen. You know, to what degree it happens, and for how long it's allowed to go on, is up to us. We do have some say, and all governments want you to feel, you know, in the end that you don't really have any say. And perhaps it's not so meaningful for you to vote or participate, you know, but it is.
Una domanda qui?